Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरोन्नतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम् नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादि पश्चात् पूजतारिणे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Hope you're all doing well. And um, chapter number 12, you know, um, I think chapter number 11, I don't know whether we finished. Anyone remembers? I think we finished chapter number 11, right? Finished 11, right? Anyone remember? Oh, no. Okay. Chapter number 11. Actually, Hare Krishna, my obeisances, Vancha Kalpatarubhyesh Kripa Sindhubhyesh Patanam Panabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo. So hope you're all doing well. And um, so chapter number 11 is Nityananda Prabhu branches. So last time we discussed Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is that? He is the tree. He was the He is the tree, is the gardener, he is the trunk of the tree, but it has branches. One branch is actually, big branch is Nityananda Prabhu, another is Advaita Charya. You know, another is Advaita Charya, and the six Goswamis are the roots of this branch. You know, so we'll discuss Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu's branch, you know. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, you know. So the greatest branch of Nityananda Prabhu is Virabhadra. Virabhadra, you know. Um, Virabhadra uh, is Nityananda Prabhu's son. Uh, 1 minute. He was born, you know, Nityananda Prabhu's son, and he's actually Kshirodaksa Vishnu. That way, is Supreme Personality of Godhead. You know. Um, so he has preached a lot. Right now, you know, it is called Beer Boom. You know. Um, So, no, Nityananda Prabhu married to the two daughters of Surya Das Sarakela. How many of you remember Gauridas Pandit? Gauridas Pandit is in a Krishna Leela. Uh, Gauridas Pandit in Krishna Leela is what, Subal? And Gauridas Pandit brother's name is Surya Das Sarakela. And and he has two daughters, Vasudha and Jahnavi. So Nityananda Prabhu was married to Jahnavi and Vasudha, and mm, so Virabhadra Gosai was born to Nityananda Prabhu and Vasudha. You know, um, as I said, Gaurgana Dish Deepika, actually, Gaurgana Dish Deepika says he is incarnation of Kshirodasa Vishnu. Actually, is non-different from Lord Chaitanya. You all remember Lord Chaitanya told Nityananda Prabhu to get married. Nityananda Prabhu said, "My Lord, mm, you have taken sannyas, you gave up family life, and you're asking me to get married." I think Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya wants to take birth into this world as an expansion, of Kshirodaksa Vishnu. That's what I felt actually, but at least here it is mentioned, he is incarnation of Kshirodaksa Vishnu, so he is non-different from Lord Chaitanya, you know. So, Virabhad, after Nityananda Prabhu, Jahanamata became a big guru in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, and Veerbhadra also became a big spiritual master. Mm, You know, so and Veerbhadra Gosai had a disciple by name Yadunada Acharya, and he had two daughters. They are they are called. They are actually the daughter named Srimati and foster daughter named Narayani. They are the 13th wave, you know. Uh, Also, he had Virabhadra Gosai had three disciples who were celebrated as his sons: Gopijan Vallabha, Ramakrishna, and Ramchandra. You know, so what is that? So basically, Nityananda, he did wonderful preaching actually. Uh, this if you go to how many of you I don't know how many of you been to Ekachakra. That Ekachakra is called Birbhum. Basically, it is Veerabhumi, you know, named after Veerabhadra, but slowly it became Birbhum. So, uh, so he did a very extensive preaching, and actually, Nityananda Prabhu is the biggest branch of Lord Chaitanya, you know. Um, and Veerabhadra also did extensive preaching. He's one of the sub branches of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, actually. Uh, so what is that? Prabhupada is, what is that? Um, he did extensive preaching in that area, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling because of Veerabhadra only, because of extensive preaching by Veerabhadra, and today people are able to chant the names of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu, actually, you know. So these two devotees, Ramdas and Gadadhar Das, they lived with uh, Veerabhadra, actually, You all know Lord Chaitanya was ordered to go to Bengal. Lord Chaitanya told Nityananda Prabhu to go to Bengal and preach. Don't come to Puri, he said that. So, you know, um, And this Ramdas and Gadadhar Das, sometimes they are considered the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, sometimes they are considered the devotees of Nityananda. Means they are present in both the groups. Also Madhav Ghosh and Vasu Ghosh. So they also belong to both the groups. You know. So uh, this actually Ramdas is usually no. I think 1 minute. He, Abhiram Gopal. No, no. Um, no, Ramdas actually, no, he's in Sakyaras with Krishna. Mm, he had a big flute with 16 knots. And also, what is that? Gadadhar Das is actually Gopi, and his behavior was always like that of a Gopi, actually, no? And Vasu Ghosh and these Ghosh brothers, they would sing very well. Vasu Ghosh and Amana, if you remember the song connected to Vasudev Ghosh. Anyone remember any song? Jaya Jaya Jagannath Sachira Nandana. Do you remember that? Jayo Jayo Jagannatha Sachira Nandana Tribhuvan Kore Yar Charana Vandana. That was written by Vasu. You know. So he's telling Vasgosh is telling what Lord says, what Krishna is, you know, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna, who is also Jagannath. Say Gaura, say Krishna, say Jagannath. So, so Vasgosh and Madhagosh, actually Vasgosh, when he would sing, you know, is the, it is Krishna's courage was telling, and wood and stone would melt. They would sing like that, actually. For example, even now we have these devotees, what is that? Achyuta Gopi Mataji, the Radhika Das Prabhu. So they would sing so well, our Gauravani. So they are the Kirtaniyas actually, like with those days, they would sing very well also. Oh. The only point I do not know is this is the same I think this is the same Gadadhar Das who went and told the Qazi in the night. Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, they incarnated. Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, they've incarnated. Why don't you chant the name? They are delivering everyone. So Qazi became so angry, he was very cruel actually. Qazi became very angry. But when he saw the face of Nityananda Prabhu, sorry, Gadadhar Das, his heart melted actually. And he said, Gadadhar, I'll chant Krishna's name, Hare Krishna tomorrow. I said, what tomorrow? You already chanted. You are delivered. Haribol. Amazing. You know. Um, and there is one more devotee called Murari. You know. So Murari is such a great devotee. He he would preach to tigers and lions. He would play with the snakes also. Hare Krishna. You know. So that was his power. you know. Uh, Amazing, right? Um, Murari name is Murari Chaitanya actually. Um, he's also called Murari means Sarang Murari or Murari Chaitanya. Sarang Murari, you should know this story. You know, Saranga Thakur and Sarang Murari, of course, they are different. But Saranga Thakur, there is a story actually. Um, Actually, yeah. So Lord Chaitanya one day told Saranga Thakur, you start initiating. You're not doing. He said, no, my Lord, I'm not qualified. Lord Chaitanya said, you're very qualified. Start initiating people. When he said, whoever I'll meet tomorrow, I'll initiate him. So then what happened? She went to, he went to take bath in Ganga. Then what happened? One boy died. One boy died because of the snake bite. And the parents, they pushed his body in the Ganga. So they pushed the body in Ganga. So Sarang Thakur, when he touched that body, he said, I'll initiate you. But then he understood this is a dead body. How can he initiate the dead body? I have given my vote to Lord Chaitanya, so I'll initiate him. The boy came back alive. Hare Krishna. And that is actually Sarang Murare. You're all listening?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
So, this is Sarang Murare, Murare Chaitanya is totally transcendental. He would chase tigers and treat them like cats and dogs. He would take snakes on his lap, you know. Um, he'd chant 24 hours Hare Krishna mantra, or he would speak about Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, you know. And when he would take bath, he would go underneath the water for 2-3 days in Ganga. Then he'd come out. But he would always chant Hare Krishna mantra, you know. So Murari Chaitanya, Saranga Murari, wherever he went, just by his presence, people would become Krishna conscious. Amazing, amazing, very bold, amazing, right? You know. So this Nityananda Prabhu had Dvadas Gopals. They are the 12 cowherd boys. They appeared in Gaur Krishna Lila. They also appeared in Gaur Lila. Um, there was a doctor by the name Raghunath. You know, anybody Raghunath is also known as Upadhyay. Uh, he's not Raghupati Upadhyay. Raghupati Upadhyay is different, but this is Raghunath. This is Raghunath Vaidya actually. So when people would see, they would get love of God. Wow, amazing. We should have that type of people also nowadays. Another person is Sundarananda. Sundarananda is a very intimate servant of Nityananda Prabhu, and he was always, you know, mm, he was always ecstatic, and he would always stay. Mm. He would always spend time and stay with Nityananda Prabhu actually. So another one is Kamala Kripalai, one of the Dwadasa Gopals, and also Surya the Sarakela. You know, uh, Surya the Sarakela. Actually, no, it's not Gauridas Pandit. That's what I remember. But he's brother of Krishna Das Sarkela, and uh, I think he's friend of Gauridas Pandit, not the brother. You know, the next one is Gauridas Pandit. Anyway, the story came. Gauridas Pandit. I went to that place 2-3 times. Actually, I forgot which village it is. Shrikanta, not Shrikanta, Jajigram. But anyway, one day Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu went to see Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas Pandit, in Krishna Lila is actually, a Krishna friend, Subal. So she would, a great difficulty. uh, great difficulty, he would cook and he would try to please the deities actually. How the deities came, I will tell. You know. Uh, so one day Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu went to uh, went to this village. Can you see the screen? Uh, these are the deities actually. You know, these are the. Can you see on my right hand side, on my left hand side? Mm.
Prabhuji.
This one, this one, this one. They're all same deities actually. No. These, yeah. These deities were given. There's a nice story actually. So when Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu went to this place of Gauridas Pandit, and uh, and Gauridas Pandit took very good care of them. So he took very good care of them. Finally, after some time, Lord Chaitanya said, "We have to go." Gauridas Pandit said, "No, my lord, I cannot leave. I cannot bear your presence. No." Lord Chaitanya stayed some more days. When Lord Chaitanya said, "We have to go." "No, my lord, please, please, I cannot leave, stay." Lord Chaitanya said, "I have come to spread Sankirtan movement. If I stay here, how can I, who will spread the Sankirtan movement? Uh, no, no, my lord, you stay here." And what Lord Chaitanya did, he created these two deities. Can you see them?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then, actually, I went to this place at least 2, 3 times, maybe more. I don't know which village it was. Uh, so then, what is that? Lord Chaitanya created the deities, and Lord Chaitanya said they are non-different from us. No, no. So you worship them, and we will go. Lord Chaitanya, Gauridas Math said, "My Lord, if they are non-different from you, let them go, and you stay here." Lord Chaitanya said, "No problem." So Lord Chaitanya became deity, and they started moving. He said, "No, no, 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 no. You stay here and let them go." Then what happened? Lord Chaitanya they got up and started walking. They became deities. He said, "No, no, no, no. Let them stay. Let them go, and you stay here." So actually, they all sat together. These two deities, and Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu, they were all eating same time. Lord Chaitanya was telling they are not different from these deities. Amazing, right? So it happened 7, 8 times. Then he concluded they are not different from Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu. Then he told, "All right, my lord, you can go." You're all listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, um, what is that? Yeah, Gauridas Pandit, he would take care of them nicely. He would take care of them nicely, and he would cook so many items. When the season, like summer season, whichever season, he would bring those fruits, and he would offer them actually, varieties of fruits he would offer, and varieties of garland. One time he felt they should be they should be decorated with jewels, but he was not so rich. Understanding his desire, when he went to see them, they themselves decorated with jewels. Wow. So, um, should I continue the story?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you hear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji. Yes,
Prabhuji, we
Prabhuji.
can hear.
Gadadhar Pandit had a disciple by name Hrudayananda. And Gauridas Pandit, was in need of some support. So Hrudayananda, so he gave Hrudayananda to Gauridas Pandit and told him to take care. Told him, he told Hrudayananda, you serve Gauridas Pandit nicely. Okay. So one time what happened? So Gaur Purnima festival, it was only, hardly, Gauridas Pandit was traveling. Gaur Purnima festival was coming close. So there is no time to send invitations, tell everyone to come, then what happened, Hrudayananda, the deities, Lord Chaitanya came in the dream and said, don't worry, I'll take care of we'll send the invitations. Don't worry, Um, so by the time when Gauridas Pandit came, the invitations were already sent. Though internally Gauridas Pandit was very happy, externally, he was unhappy. Without his permission, his disciple, his sexual disciple sent this message, to everyone. Then everyone started coming on the day of Gaur Purnima. And what is that? Yeah, because he did not, he disobeyed Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas Pandit became upset. And he told him, go away from here. And so what happened? Hrudayananda Prabhu, he left. He started living under Ganga and on the bank of Ganga. So the festival came, that Gaur Punya festival came. So many devotees started coming. And there's a nice kirtan happening. Nice kirtan happening. Gaurnita, these deities were attracted. These deities were they're immediately attracted. When they're attracted, what they did, they slowly slipped out of Gauridas Pandit home. They went and joined the kirtan. They started dancing. Gauridas Pandit wanted to make an offering. So he brought the offering, the deities are not there. Wow. The deities were not there. So he became upset. He told them, I told you not to go anywhere. So you people have violated. So he became angry, but he knew where they went. So there's a nice kirtan going on. And there's a nice kirtan going on. That's why these guys must have gone there. And he picked up a stick. You should not imitate this. And he went. He saw them from distance. And Gaurnitai, they saw him coming with a stick. They don't know where to hide. He's coming fast with a stick. Immediately what they did? They hid in the heart of Hrudayananda. They disappeared and entered the heart of Hrudayananda. Wow. So Gauridas Pandit saw that. Because they could not find any place to hide, they went and hid in the heart of Hrudayananda. He was so happy with Hrudayananda and I told him, wow, you have so much bhakti. Lord Chaitanya considers your heart as his resting place. So from today onwards, your name will be Hrudaya Chaitanya. What is the name?
Hriday Chaitanya.
That is how Hridayananda became Hriday Chaitanya actually. You know, this Hriday Chaitanya disciple name is Dukhi Krishna Das. No, Hriday Chaitanya eventually initiated. How many of you remember Dukhi Krishna?
Yes, Prabhuji.
From where?
He's the one who became Shamanand Pandit, right, Prabhuji?
Yes. He's the one who became Shamananda. Yeah. So he's a disciple of Hriday Chaitanya. Hriday Chaitanya is a disciple of Gauridas Pandit. Hriday Chaitanya is originally a disciple of actually Gadadhar Pandit. You know. So 13th branch is a Purandar Pandit. So he has attained love of God actually. You know? So he's like a ocean of love of God. You know. No. So he always, he would always become ecstatic. The 15th Gopal is a Parameshwar Thakur. You know, Parameshwar Thakur is the one, Nityananda Prabhu's follower, one of the followers. After Nityananda Prabhu left the world, Parameshwar Thakur is the one who traveled with Jahanamat all the time. You know, and 15th branch of Nityananda Prabhu is Jagdish Pandit. You know, Jagdish Pandit, like for him, bhakti is like a torrents of rain. The 16th branch is Dhananjay Pandit. You know, then Mahesh Pandit is one more. Purushottam Pandit, Balaram Das, Yadunath Kavichandra. And the 21st is Krishnadas, Brahman, Dvija Krishnadas actually. And 22nd devotee is Kala Krishnadas. Does anyone remember Kala Krishnadas?
Was he the one who was washing the feet of Lord Chaitanya, Prabhu?
No. The person, that is Jadhu Thakur, they are not Jadhu Thakur. What's his name? He's the one who gave fruits to Jadhu Thakur and ate.
Kalidas Prabhuji.
Kalidas, actually. That's Kalidas. He's actually uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami. That's Kalidas. Exactly. This is Kala Krishna Das. How many of you remember Kala Krishna Das?
Prabhuji, he assisted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He assisted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in South India.
And
he was like, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him to leave, but Nityananda Prabhu later told him to say about the past times to Mother Sachi in Navadvip.
oh, that is the one. So when Lord Chaitanya was going to South India, Nityananda Prabhu told Lord Chaitanya to, to take an assistant. That assistant is Kala Krishna Das. So you're right, when Lord Chaitanya rejected him, Nityananda Prabhu gave him service and sent him to Navadvip. You all know why Lord Chaitanya rejected? Huh?
Because he was attracted to the Bhattadaris and he went with their cult and left Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then Mahaprabhu pulled him back from here.
So the 23rd and 24th are Sadashiv Kaviraj and Purushottam Das. There's a 10th Gopal. Kanu Thakur was, he was son of Purushottam Das Thakur. And 11th one is Uddharananda Thakur. And actually, now Srila Prabhupada is in the lineage of Uddharananda Thakur. Uddharananda Thakur went to Adisaptagram and converted the entire village of these merchants into Vaishnavism. So Srila Prabhupada actually, his descendants are from Srila Prabhupada is from the lineage of the descendants of Dharna Thakur. I'm sorry, Adisaptagram actually. So they all came on the request of British to come to Calcutta and establish business. Their last name is Mulik families, Mulik and Day. Srila Prabhupada last name is, before his initiation, Abhay Charan Day. So the 27th branch is Acharya Vaishnavananda. His previous name was Raghunath Puri. And Vishnu Das, one more devotee is Vishnu Das. He had two brothers, Nandan and Gangadas. And Paramananda Vadya is one more, And the 31st devotee of Nityananda Prabhu is Paramananda Gupta. And 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, Narayana Krishnadas Manohar Devananda. And 36th is Hoda Krishnadas. So Nakadi is a 37th devotee, Mukunda is 30th devotee, Surya 39th devotee, Madha 40th, Sridhara 41st, Ramananda 42nd, Jagannath the 43rd, Ahidar 44th. Srimanta is actually 44th. Gokuldas is Srimanta is 45th. Gokuldas is 46th. Hariharananda is 47th. Sivai is 48th. Nandai 49th. Paramananda 50th. So, actually Nityananda Prabhu has unlimited, So what I'm doing, I'm skipping. And one more very important is one of the devotees is Vrindavan Das Thakur, daughter of Narayani. He wrote this book Chaitanya Mangal. Later it was renamed as Chaitanya Bhagavat. So this one they what Nityananda Prabhu on the order of Lord Chaitanya extensively preached bhakti, and in the area of Navadvip. Then Advaitacharya, after Nityananda Prabhu, what is the biggest branch? Sorry, after Lord Chaitanya, for Lord Chaitanya trunk, what is the biggest branch? Anyone?
Nityananda Prabhu or Advaita?
What is the biggest branch of Lord Chaitanya's tree? Huh?
Nityanand Prabhu.
Nityananda
Yeah,
Prabhu.
that's it. What is second biggest branch?
Advaita Acharya.
That's it. So Advaitacharya, biggest is Nityananda Prabhu, then is Advaitacharya. The order of spiritual master is the active principle in spiritual life. Anyone who disobeys the order of spiritual master immediately becomes useless. There is no need to name who are useless. You know, the big branch of Advaitacharya is Achyutananda. The biggest branch of Advaitacharya is Achyutananda. You know, so this wonderful pastime. One day, this sannyasi came to Advaitacharya's home. This sannyasi came to Advaitacharya's home and Advaitacharya received him and invited him for prasad. The sannyasi said, I'll take prasad, but tell me what is the relationship? What is the relationship between Lord Chaitanya and Keshav Bharati? So this question has so many answers, It has a material answer, spiritual answer. So Advaita Charita, let me answer materially first. And he said, Advaita Acharya is the sannyas guru of Lord Chaitanya. Then Achyutananda was only 5-year-old boy. Then he came and then Achyutananda was only 5-year-old boy. When he heard this, he came. He came from the other room, and when he heard this and told, Father, what is you telling? You're telling Keshav Bharati is sannyas guru of Lord Chaitanya? Lord Chaitanya, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jagat Guru. Everyone is his part and parcel. Everyone is his disciple. Why are you telling like this? It means Kali Yuga has really, really progressed, Wow. When he said that, Advaitacharya, when he said that Advaitacharya was, he started crying, embracing Achyutananda. So then what is that? Advaitacharya, was very happy to hear this statement from Achyutananda. Achyutananda was very dedicated to Lord Chaitanya. And one more is Krishna Mishra. Lord Chaitanya was Lord Chaitanya always rested in his heart. And Gopal was another son. And actually, this is the Gopal. Lord Chaitanya was cleaning Gundicha temple. He was cleaning Gundicha temple in Jagannathpuri just before Rath Yatra. And so then what happened? Lord Chaitanya, first he cleaned the Gundicha temple. Our heart should be purified, our heart should be fully purified. For that reason, Lord Chaitanya first he cleaned and removed all the straws and grass. Again, second time he cleaned again. Because the finer sand particles, dust particles should be removed. Certain areas, he removed with his cloth. So, what is that? Finally, all the rooms were swept off. Then the water came in. You're all listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So what happened after this second time he cleaned the temple and he removed the finer dust particles. Then he told his devotees to bring the water. They brought the water and Lord Chaitanya personally, he would mop every floor. So what is that? Then he ordered the water. So devotee started, he ordered for the, asked for the water, and devotee stood in a line. They slowly fill. What is that? Uh, what is it called? But anyway, what is it? Gopal. So Lord Chaitanya, he cleaned and he started, the devotee started bringing water, and a devotee would hand over the pot to the next devotee saying Hari Krishna, Hari Hari. Other devotee, while receiving the pot, he would say Hari Hari. So they would all start pouring waters, and Lord Chaitanya was sweeping, he's mopping the floors. And certain areas, actually, Lord Chaitanya mopped the floor with his tears. That's when what happened. So there was Kirtan, and then this Gopal, small child, he was playing, and sorry, he was playing, and suddenly he fainted, and Advaita teacher was nearby. He went to pick up his son. So then Gopal was not waking up, no life at all. He started crying, and Advaita teacher started crying because there is no life in the heart. Any question or comment? Basically, sorry, not question. Sorry. This one point I want to tell you. So he fainted. And Advaita tried to revive him, but he was not getting up. Everyone started crying. And Advaita started singing Namaste Narsinga prayers. That is when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. He put his hand on the chest of Gopal. It's Gopal, wake up. Get up. When Lord Chaitanya said that, by hearing the word and words of Lord Chaitanya and the touch of Lord Chaitanya, immediately Gopal jumped up. Haribol. Then devotees were happy. I have a question for all of you. Why Lord Chaitanya did not revive Srivas Thakur's son, and why Lord Chaitanya revived Advaita Charya's son? So the question is, why did Lord Chaitanya revive Gopal, and why he didn't do the same thing to Srivas Thakur's son? Can anyone guess?
Prabhuji, I don't know the reason, but very interesting reaction. When Srivas Thakur's son died, he wasn't lamenting. He didn't want to disturb Lord Chaitanya, but here Advaita Acharya is crying. I'm just puzzled, Prabhu. I don't have an answer for that one.
Anybody? Or anyone wants to add? Why did Lord Chaitanya revive Gopal, Advaita Charya's son? Why didn't he do the same thing to Srivas Thakur's son?
Because I'm just speculating again, Prabhuji. Maybe because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew that from Advaita Acharya, further preaching will be done and there will be a branch growing up. So that's why. Just a guess, sorry.
Anybody else?
Prabhuji, because the
Louder.
Lord is Prabhuji, because the Lord is showing different examples to us. So he's showing the Dhira feature of Srivas Thakur, like when his son passed away, how he acted. So that's one example. And in this, there is he's setting another example by reviving the son. My guess, Prabhuji.
Okay. Can anyone, Anyone once said, actually, anyways, let me tell you, Lord Chaitanya is supremely independent. He does whatever he wants to do. But two lines, one line I can tell is, in the case of Srivas Thakur, son, his time in the body was up and he was going back to higher destination, actually back to Godhead. So Lord Chaitanya that's why did not stop. But I think it is with regards to this Gopal, it is Rathya, what is that? What is that? It's Puri, it's Puri Rathyatra, and it's very auspicious. So Lord Chaitanya did not want to, create sadness just before Rathyatra. Also, it was his Leela. But the anything else, otherwise we'll end it here for today. But one thing, what is that? I'll tell, I have few more minutes. One day, can I take 2 more minutes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
One day, Lord Chaitanya went to Jagannath Puri temple, and Sarvabhaumacharya told him, never ever, when you go to temple, never ever go close to Jagannath. You will faint, and luckily that day you fainted. I was there to protect you, otherwise they would have beaten you up. If you really ask me, just stay at Garuda Stamba and see Krishna from there. So, then what is that? Uh, 1 minute. So Lord Chaitanya, listening to the advice of Sarvabhaumacharya, this is in Antyalila actually. Lord Chaitanya went to the temple. He stood at that Garuda Stamba, which is very far actually from Jagannath. And Lord Chaitanya was actually seeing. But then Lord Chaitanya was always in the mood of Radharani, especially when Uddhava came to see Rajavasis. So in the mood of Radharani, and so as a Radharani is seeing Krishna, he's seeing Krishna, and he's thinking he's in Vrindavan. Suddenly one old lady, she wanted to take darshan of Jagannath Swami. She claimed the back of Lord Chaitanya and shoulders. Lord Chaitanya became so ecstatic. He was in his ecstasies. He didn't even realize, but Govinda saw that. How can a untouched, what is it? A tribal, how can a tribal, come in contact with Lord Chaitanya? He became upset. So Govinda chastised. Hey, can't you see? He's a sannyasi and you're climbing your shoulder. And Lord Chaitanya became upset. See her, oh uncivilized man, why are you disturbing her? See her enthusiasm to see Krishna. And Lord Chaitanya said, I wish I could have that enthusiasm. So when she placed his legs, she climbed his shoulders to take darshan of Jagannath. Lord Chaitanya was very happy. But he came back to external consciousness. When he realized this is a woman, he became defensive immediately. But then when Govinda tried to drive away her, Lord Chaitanya said, no, 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 no. We do not know who is advanced, who is not advanced. And this is what I wanted. So one thing we should have is enthusiasm, intense enthusiasm. Tivrena bhakti yogena yujeta parishapparam. That is how we can become free from Maya. Otherwise, it's not easy to it's not easy to become free from Maya, actually. Anything else, otherwise we'll end it. Panchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanabhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My best. Thank you. I'm ending now. Dandavat
Thank you.
pranam.